In this video, I will show you how to use this free AI tool to create consistent characters that have the exact same face in all of your generations. This tool is called FOOCUS AI and is an open-source AI image generator based on Stable Diffusion, which you can use by downloading it on your PC or by using a Google Colab website. First, we have to search FOOCUS Colab and click on the first search result. This will bring us here to the FOOCUS AI Google Colab. I know that this interface seems scary and very technical, but bear with me. You only have to do 2 steps. First, we need to come right here on the top right corner and click on Connect. And now we have to come here to the left and click on this play button. Then this pops up this tab where we need to click on Run anyway. Now we simply need to wait a little bit until the code is done running. This usually takes around 3 to 4 minutes. I will be back with you once it is done. Now we are all the way in the bottom of the page. We need to come up here to where it says Run on Public URL and click on the link next to it. And boom, this is the interface of the tool we are going to use to create consistent characters. Here we will see our generations. Then down here we have the prompt bar where we can type our prompts. Then down here we have 2 options, the input image and the advanced. Let's click on advanced first. This opens this tab on the right of our screen where we can customize all the settings of our generation. So let's come up here and let's take a look at the settings tab first. Here we can select what preset we want in our generation. For our generation, I will select realistic. Then down here we can select the performance of our generation, which determines the relationship between the speed and quality in our generation. I will leave it at speed. Then we can select the aspect ratio we want out of all these aspect ratios. I will leave it as it is. Then we can change the number of images we want generated by sliding this bar here. I will put it at 4. Then we can select the output format of our image. We can choose PNG, JPEG, and WebP. I will leave it at PNG because it has the higher quality. Then down here we have the negative prompt where we can type what we don't want to see in our generation. As you see, there already is a negative prompt written because we choose the realist style before. It automatically added all these negative prompts, so we can have the results that we want for this specific style. Then down here we have the random option, which if we close, it creates a seed number for our generation. I will leave it off. Let's again come back here and click on Style. Here are all the different styles which we can choose from for our generation. Also, if you hover your mouse over a certain style, an image of a cat will appear that was created with that same exact style. So you can get an idea about what a generation with this style would look like. I will also add the semi-realistic style and leave the others as they are. Also, if you want a specific style, you can come up here and search for it through the search bar. Then let's go to the model. Here you can experiment with different models and weights for slightly different results. But if I am going to be honest, they don't make that big of a difference, so I will leave them as they are. And finally, let's click on Advanced. Here we can adjust the guidance scale, which determines how artistic our generation will be. I will leave it at 3. And we can also adjust the image sharpness, which makes your image's texture sharper. I will put it somewhere around 4.3. Now that we are done with the settings, let's generate a woman, which will be our character. We need to come down here to the prompt bar and type our prompt. For this woman, I will type beautiful blonde woman with a stunning face, blue eyes, hyper-detailed, photography, portrait, soft light, realistic, beautiful, vibrant colors. And now we simply come here and click on Generate. Now we wait until our generation is finished. And boom. Look at these amazing images. They are exactly what we asked for. They all look great, but I like this one the most, so I will choose this one as our character. Now it's time to create some images with her in different environments while she remains exactly the same. First, we need to come down here and click on Input Image. This opens these options down here. Now we are in the Upscale tab, which is useful if you want to upscale the resolution of an image. You simply drag and drop the image here, and you select the option you want. Now, in order to create a consistent character, we need to come right here and click on Image Prompt. Now we again need to drag and drop our image in one of these boxes. After that, we need to come all the way down here and click on Advanced. This opens all these options under our image, and now we simply come right here and click on Face Swap. With this option enabled, the AI will keep the same face in each new generation. But don't take my word for it. Let's test it out. Let's come here to the end of the prompt and let's type, make her be in a music festival. And now, come over here and click on Generate. I will be back with you once it is done. And boom. As you can see, the face does remain the same, but the background didn't change that much for one reason, which is a very common mistake a lot of people make in their generations, and they end up not getting the results that they want. The mistake is that I typed, make her be in a festival at the end of my prompt and not at the start. Everything that you add more towards the end of your prompt is given less emphasis by the AI. If you want the AI to give more focus to something, you should type it more towards the beginning of your prompt. So this time, let's change the scenery again. Let's say we want this woman to be riding a bike in our new generation. We will come right here to the start of our prompt and type woman riding a bike. And again, come over here and click on Generate. Amazing. As you can see, the AI really changed the background this time and gave emphasis to her riding a bike. We can also see that her face remained completely the same, making us successful in creating a consistent character with different prompts. But we are not done here. We can also use a certain pose of a different person and make our character have the exact same pose. In order to do that, we need to come down here and upload an image to one of the boxes. I will upload this one. As you can see, this girl has a very distinct pose, which in order to replicate with our character, we need to come down here and enable the Pyrocani option. What this does is recognized poses and keeps them the same in new generations. So let's come up here, delete the woman riding a bike part, and click on Generate. And boom! Look at these images. They all have the same exact pose as our guide picture, and also the face remained consistent with our starting character. Now the final thing we can do to our characters is drawing certain things inside the image and then letting the AI bring them to life. Let's say, for example, we want our character to wear a diamond necklace on her neck. We simply need to come down here and click on Inpaint or Outpaint. Now we need to drop the image we want to paint inside this box. And now we simply need to start drawing over the area of her neck where we want her to have the diamond necklace. Once we are done, we simply need to come up here to the prompt bar, delete our previous prompt and type diamond necklace. I will also decrease the number of images to 2, and then come here and click on the Generate button. And boom, look at these pictures. They are exactly what we asked for. You can see that the diamond necklace is exactly at the same area we painted, especially here in the second one. And again, the face of the character remains consistent. If this video helped you out, give it a like and comment something down below, and if you want to learn how to turn an image of your character into a video, click on this video right here.